everyone. So now me and my team will present the topic that we picked, which is Max Weber. So this slide are presented by Amir Hazik bin Himran, second Muhammad Haikal bin Amir Hamzah, third Ihtiram Alam Ishan, me myself Nurul Shuhaira binti Mashuri, and Eng Zeng Yao.
Thank you for allowing me to speak in this part of the presentation. Now I'm talking about German historical school backgrounds arose in 1840th century alongside publication Art Friedrich List and Wilhelm Roscher. Ended in 1917 when Gustav Schummler passed away. Now main thinkers Friedrich List 1789 to 1864, Wilhelm Roscher 1870 to 1894, Gustav Schummler 1838 to 1917, and Max Weber 1864 to 1920. Phase 1 after Napoleonic War, Germany divided into 39 states, mostly martial and undemocratic. Great powers of Europe manipulated Germany to promote their ulterior. Now, phase 2. Many Germans demands for unification but was frustrated for half a century. Egypt bravely under the stigma of losing World War I. Now, phase 3. Germany unified in 1871. German Empire proclaimed. British economic theory is inapplicable to the German situation. Now, turn phase 4. Competition and freedom to enterprise is severely restricted. Historical schools are weak, divided, and agriculture-based government intervene to promote industrial growth. Economists conclude that it is essential for government to intervene in order to catch up to British industrial growth. I will pass the next part to my friend. Thank you.
Alright, thank you for giving me a chance to speak for this part. So, first of all, on this slide, we have the major tenets of the German Historical School. First of all, they are emphasized on the positive role of government, which is they believe the government should guide and support economic development. Second, they use an inductive or historical approach, which is mean they study real historical events and societies to develop economic ideas. Okay, and the third one is the evolutionary approach to economics, which is economic systems change over time. So there are no fixed universal laws. And last but not least, they are advocacy of conservative reform. This means they prefer gradual improvements rather than sudden or radical change. So overall, these tenets show that the German historical school focuses on real-world history involving economics and responsible government involvement. That's all from me. I will pass the next part to Amir. That's all from me. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for giving me the chance to speak in this discussions. And right after we introduce you the major tenets of the German Historical School, I would like to introduce you to one of the key figures inside the German Historical School. His name is Max Weber, and he was born on 21st April 1864 at Erfurt, Prussia, and died at 14th of June 1920 at Munich, Prussia. He is a German sociologist, economist, and a political theorist. He is also widely regarded as one of the founder of sociology, and he also held professorships in political economy at Freiburg and Heidelberg. So, his work focused on understanding how culture, economies, and politics shape human behavior and social structures. Weber's contributions introduced a new ways of thinking about power, religion, and social organization. And right after that, I will be passing the next presentation to my friend Eng.
Thank you, Amir, for passing the baton to me. So let's start with the contribution of Max Weber. So starting off, we have social actions, bureaucracy, religion, and legitimate authorities. So what did Max Weber contribute to those social actions? So Max Weber emphasized that the importance of understanding individual behavior within a social context. He stated out four types of social actions. First off are traditional actions, which are based on customs, affective actions driven by emotions, value rational action guided by ethics or beliefs, and instrumental rational action focused on achieving specific goals. This framework highlighted how individuals' actions are influenced by both personal motives and societal expectation. Moving on, we have bureaucracy. In his work, Weber described bureaucracy as an efficient and rational way to organize large organizations and governments. These are like state officials. He identified key features such as hierarchy, rules, and specializations of tasks. While bureaucracy increases efficiency and predictability, Weber also warned about his potential to create impersonal systems that prioritize rules over human needs. This analysis remains relevant in understanding the modern organizations. Third, moving on to religion. So, in his book, The Protestant Ethics and Spirit of Capitalism, Weber argued that religious ideas, particularly those Protestantism, played a significant role in the development of capitalism. He explained how values like hard work, discipline, and frugality contributed to economic success and shaped modern capitalist societies. This work showed how culture and religion influence economic system. Moving on, we have the last, which is legitimate authorities. So there are three types of authorities stated by him, which are the traditional authorities, which are based on custom or inherited roles. Secondly, there's charismatic authority based on leaders' personal qualities or vision. And third, legal rational, which are based on laws and rules. This framework helps explain how different societies justify and sustain power structures from monarchies to modern democracies. So that's all for now. The end.